Hello again, YouTube. This is the Super Dave. Tonight we're going to do a comparison video of Deadpool 2 and the exclusive Deadpool 2 Dusty version. I don't want to take too long to go over this, but in case anybody is wondering, you're not getting just a repainted... the figure itself is just a repaint of that, but the accessories are completely different. The base is different. The box obviously is different. So let's take a look at that real quick. So I'm going to scooch these guys aside and just show you real quick the differences in the box. You know, obviously we get him, Deadpool 2 figure. He's got his unicorn. Here on the right, we've got the Dusty version. He's kind of waving high, and you get the exclusive sticker on there, and it's like silver foil lettering on there. But other than that, it's basically just a box. You know, it's not. Whoops. Other than that, it's not very dissimilar from what we get with Deadpool 2 figure. That's kind of got a textury, granular finish, whereas this one's nice and glossy and smooth. But enough about the boxes. Spin that one right around, and we'll get back to looking at the figures. So the biggest difference is obviously going to be the paint. This is the standard, I guess, Deadpool 2 version of Deadpool that we see in the movie. And nice clean paint, etc. We all know what this looks like. This guy, however, is the battle damage version from the final act of the scene. And move some of these accessories out of the way so I can have some room to maneuver. So he's gray, but it's not really... it's not a uniform gray color, so it's more of like concrete dust after he's been in that explosion. What his suit might look like after that. So you can see it's pretty gray and pretty dingy. You know what? I am going to go ahead and put him back on the stand. There's not a whole lot to talk about. It's the same figure, just weathering, okay? Different color and the weathering. So as far as accessories go, here's where what I'm really here to talk about. Not the same accessories at all. Real quick to reiterate, Deadpool 2, he's going to come with, of course, the figure, guns, swords, knife, the standard assortment of hands and eyes. And then as far as his accessories, he comes with that kind of a brick wall backdrop with some hangers. You can hang the trainee jersey, which is how I have him displayed when he's on my shelf. Obviously, I stripped him down to the figure itself for the sake of this video, but he does include the X-Men trainee jersey, the mutant ability muting collar, or I don't know what the proper name for this is, but it's the collar that mutes or disables his mutant abilities. The unicorn, of course, which needs no further explanation, and if you do, Google is your friend. And last but not least, the high heels that he wears in that scene in the beginning where he's killing everybody. So that's the quick rundown of the Deadpool 2 accessories. Now, Deadpool Dusty, or Battle Damage, or whatever, he has the standard array of arms and eyes. Now, the eyes are not weathered, just like they're not on the figure itself. So no weathering on the eyes, but the hands are. They do have the gray. I don't know if that's really going to show up, but I'm not going to get all these hands out. They're weathered and gray, and they look consistent with the rest of the suit. Hot Toys as usual, did a great job on the paint apps with the Deadpool. Everything else is the same. Swords, guns. It's just all weathered to be battle damaged and or dusty, as they're calling it in this case. And the other big difference is the stand you're going to get with them. On the Deadpool 2, let's see if that's showing up correctly. You can see, pay attention to this font. Whoops, I'm sorry. This font and that kind of little bullet or rocket, I can't quite tell what that is, going through there. And then here on the actual stand, I think you can see it's kind of just a red printout. It's got the movie logo, Deadpool 2. And then you can see Deadpool's face over there. On the Dusty version, right away you can see that the nameplate is different. We get a little bit of damaged, scoring, weathered look to it. It's all just printed. There's no texture there. And the actual Deadpool name and logo is not only a different font, but doesn't have that little bullet going through it, etc. So already big difference there. On top, make sure this shows up. You get all the little comics, the little drawings from. I think this is just from Deadpool 2. I don't think any of those are from the drawings from Deadpool 1, which would make sense. And then the grayed out Deadpool 2 logo, which has got some gloss to it, whereas the rest of this is a matte finish, just like the first one. So big difference in the bases. Not only the print in the picture, but the nameplate. As far as the stand, obviously everything else is the same. It's just this, the articulable armature and then the grabber. Now, the rest of the Dusty version's accessories, he didn't come with a whole lot, at least as compared to Deadpool 2. But what he did come with, I thought, was pretty cool. So for starters, this thing, and I know I have it on the wrong hand. I just threw it on there, and honestly, I haven't really even messed with him at all yet. So just threw it on there to get it on there. But it's the time travel device, Cable's time travel device. And we can see a little bit more detail on it there. Very cool looking thing. I don't know if I can get it to show up in camera, but there's even just detail down below those gears that I don't know if I can get the camera to focus or even the light in there that well, but very, very cool looking. Very, very detailed, and it's rubbery. It's flexible, so no need to worry about breaking it or anything like that. I mean, I would be careful, obviously, with the bezel and that part of it, but the strap is strappy and flexible. So the other thing he comes with is, and I haven't even got him out of the package yet, the 2 coins. Well, it's not 2 coins. It's the skee ball tokens that he gives Vanessa in the beginning of the movie on their anniversary. So it's the regular coin, and then the damaged coin. You can see it's got an indentation where it took a bullet, and this is a spoiler-free YouTube video. If you haven't seen the movie yet, go check it out, and you'll understand the damaged and non-damaged skee ball tokens. But I thought that was really cool, and I mean, even through the plastic, you can see how detailed these are. I think I can get focused on them. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that incredible? I am just Honestly, I'm scared to take these out of the plastic right now because I'm afraid I'm going to lose them. And I don't know what to do with them other than to leave them in a plastic bag and put them in a Tupperware or something like that where I keep accessories. But yeah, look at that detailing on there. It's just incredible. So that's basically it for accessories. Not getting a whole lot with them. It's mostly about the different color suit. And to me, it's worth it. Being a big fan of Deadpool, I do appreciate. I like that dusty version. I like that. I always like the gray suit, so it's kind of neat to see the movie's interpretation or Hollywood's interpretation of gray suit X-Force Deadpool. So there you have it. Those are the differences in accessories. Not the same figure. If you're getting the dusty version and expecting a jersey and a unicorn, you're not going to get it. And conversely, the time travel device is you're not going to get it out of the standard Deadpool 2 figure. So, in my opinion, obviously being a huge Deadpool fan, both definitely worth having. If you're just kind of a casual fan, or you just need him to complete a collection, pick one. I think obviously he represents the movie better. But if you've already got a Deadpool 1 figure and you want something a little bit different, you don't want to crowd your shelf with a bunch of red Deadpools, you can pick up the exclusive version if you can still find them, and give you a little bit of variation and a representation of Deadpool 2 without having to have 2 red Deadpools on your shelf. But there you have it. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. And thanks for watching, as always. Hopefully you find the quality of this video to be much better than my dusty version unboxing. Again, I apologize for that, guys, but you can probably hear it in my voice how excited I am about my Deadpool figures. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again real soon. And one last thing, guys. If you did notice, he does come with his mutant collar, mutant ability, muting collar. I just forgot to mention it because I had him on there and I was so excited about the other things. But yeah, it's the same collar with also some slight weathering to it. So you can see the nice black lines on the Deadpool 2 collar, and then Deadpool Dusty has got the some weathering on the black parts of the collar. I don't see it so much on the metal parts, but the black straps on the mutant collar definitely got some weathering on them. So there you have it. That's everything for real this time. Again, thanks for watching.